Adesoma ma yes amu makwa babio emra big agenda dwumedie no eso medical catchers say ye bekwa kohwe National Delegates Conference MPP amanyuko na nyamepa ochina omode hwehwe so ye mpanyifo ni bi ebetwetwe nkomo ne ahwe the preparations ahead of the big event edikan no obekaya mpanyifo de by say wa covid test wonye ye ana say wongo panie no a wo krata idihu adanse say wa wo panie no eno so honsem eno so honsem ewo ho enya de bema kwan amwatimi ewrem sanso na billboards ahodo a omanfo omopedi bia wa amanyuko no motintim omompe flag bearership omompe various positions in the party omde akosisi posters banners ni bibia no yeso omanfo enyiyi nti de beka kwahwe so omayi ana so omunyiyi but before then no nyame pa ochina na ya emame ama Benyiwa Doe fifi mantamu no fifi mantamu eswafo a chese udi ntintimai pa akopie mu gomo Wester free 1992 edikosi 2004 ono na na MP ho a no gina the ticket of the NDC a chese NDC de wadi mu ntintimai pa na maame atina na no monse adu nyina yenim dada yaye bibi kakra bi afa maame no ho yenkone yenkohwemra ye ba de aka na yebebo awram ne afi yakọ MPP amanyuko na kache ne kohwe ahead of the National Delegates Conference sena hoboabo asitie tie kofa ye maame ama Benyiwa Doe the documentary nimra ye ba yebeto aso
Oh my God, na shradio obaba ya Ghana nya ne subida ena o mai ya hwere maame ama Benyiwa Doe oba bese wontumi nka manyonse munyini sinchen wo mayi mu na se yese ye kana brabo mu nsem a ye bi frase mpo afiri he.
The late Honorable Mrs. Benyiwa Doe was born on the 28th of February 1948 to the late Obapen Adwobawa, who was a member and a royal of the Chidan Ebusian family of Gomo Abra, and Opain Kwamina Sa, who hailed from Gomo Poton, but they both lived in Aguna Swedro. Opain Kwame Sa was a Muslim. Honorable Ama Benyiwa Doe was named Aisha. It's when she got married that she became Mrs. Ama Benyiwa Doe.
I met Auntie Ama Benyiwa Doe, formerly Comfort San, late 60s, when I first came to Accra. We stayed together. She was then working at the Burma camp, and I was at the Accra City campus of the University of Ghana. I asked her one day, wouldn't you like to come and work in the university? And she said, oh, she likes it. She was among the first employees who was employed at the cafeteria. From there, she was sent to the municipals as account clerk.
Odrubia ye foforo de nanso ama Benyiwa Doe ema tentrene ene pepepe ye edi nanimu kan.
There was a time when Lawrence made his school, the first school. That time they were distributing rice and so forth to others. Then when they gave the rice to the junior staff, 2 people were sharing one bag, and the senior members want to eat. But it seems the one that the junior staff were paying was higher than what the senior staff. So confronted them that why is it that the junior staff are paying, the senior staff are paying less. So they got annoyed with her and transfer her from the municipals to cash office.
Ye frasia na sade ama Benyiwa Doe ekoma omanfo won dada setene mu ene amanyosem wo no ehwo de frasia free.
She had the backing of the late head of state Jerry John Rawlings, who was the one who identified her. Yes, it was Jerry John Rawlings who identified her as a real firebrand in terms of being passionate about the rights of workers. when he went to Legon, I think.
Obeka mpanimfo a na wodi Teachers and Educational Workers Union tewu no anim. Osan be ye titenani. Ema Ghana yesu apon kase na bedwakuo yi a ehwe atentenene ene nsakyerɛ ho nsam so. E wa afi apem ahankro ne adwotwe enan. Amma Benyiwa Doe ne do a no wo mamma ene se no wo prese oba bia benya no ne wagina ko ama ne ho nti ema wode ne ho Adom 31st December Women's Movement.
As part of the 10th year of the revolution, where all cadres came from all over the country, Amma and I were chosen to be rapporteurs of one of the groups. We were together putting up our report until about 11 o'clock. I think Samgaba, who was then the deputy secretary for CDA, came around. He came to see what was happening and was so highly impressed. So Amma, whatever she was doing at Legon, this one projected her a lot more. And Amma, there was no doubt in our mind that whatever we want to do politically, Amma will be one of the leading members.
Wabra, kabima menkebi, eji nhini wo mayi mu, e wa afi apem ahankro ne adokron mienu no. Amma Benyiwa Doe, ebeye wo manfo ni nyina adofo, ama wo yi no se, Gomwa West abato mpesua ne so no. Wonyina mu ema
I think a 3-term MP. That is not an easy matter under any circumstances in Ghana.
And Amma is a very hardworking, very resilient. Whatever job you give her, she does it with a lot of commitment.
Antama yobia ye kan Gomwa West NDC ye yinis in China on ye only the first a parliamentary candidate. So ye call electricity over Gomwa West about 90% of the communities. Mamina Bedro in Australia Wunya. May me Rocas say ya acquire our hoa. Up and there, quota good via Mamine time. Na them opinion Obama Gomwa West 2020 elections Oyin Nankasa Niska. Apart from my futua, other my hand Oyin Kotokum Ska, or some the boy, my idea campaign.
We lost the elections in the year 2000, so we all had to fall back and come back for reorganization. Therefore, to project the party, we realized that we were quite weak on the radio stations, particularly the can speak stations which were coming up very strongly. We decided that some of them should be regular at the radio stations to speak in account for the majority of people who listen to us to understand. And Amma, General Mosquito himself, and Ofosu Ampofo, later on Baba Jamal, they were the people that we used to encourage to go to a radio station, and they became like institutions.
We were in opposition. I came in 2001, and so it was very, very hard for the NDC. And I remember you wake up in the morning and it was the insults and the aggression, towards us. And I kept looking for a station to tune in where I could hear Amma Chavez, my mother, Amma Benyiwa Doe, because her voice was so comforting, it was reassuring.
Ane, I was there for 2 no. Amma, Ejin Satraye, awa too.
The world has lost a political stalwart in the person of the Honorable Mrs. Amma Benyiwa Doe. But for my siblings and I, we've lost a loving mother whom we miss very much. However, as Christians, we mourn, but not as people without hope. Because we believe that one day we'll be reunited with her in heaven. Rather, we choose to focus on the positive impacts that she has left in our lives us, her children, and in her grandchildren as well.
On this note, the Royal Chudan Ebusian of Gomuabra would like to see the opportunity to invite all and sundry to join them and the nation as a whole to celebrate her final funeral rites and interment, and also that is on 18th of December 2021, and also her Thanksgiving service on the Sunday 19th of December 2021, all at Gomwa Abra.
Ojitu mu se biaye bia wo bedru no e wo sansatre banti wo anwane amfiri nsatraye ho e wo mu se enipa dodo no anim no e wo amanyonsem mu de nanso ama Benyiwa Doe a wonya ne ba bi kuroi amanyonsem si nkyɛn a no wo abusua a wodom na wosan esom due obatampa demri fadue na wo yegya wo hye wo ye wafam de nanso kanea no wo de amankyirima enkyirima nyina ba beti wodi mpa na honhom ekuta wo no wafa bi e de abo wamboso ano demri fadue maame demri fadue owura yire ama Benyiwa Doe due ni amane hunu
Yamu akwa babio emra big agenda dwumadie so megiri so raho baby bia wo bia no yesi do amanfo so a na yakai ya anom ye maame ama Benyiwa Doe nyame pa ochena Gomwa Abra eho ene ye kopɛ no krabre na ne modern bo bebo ye odo a wonya wotan a wonya nyina no yesi obretwe wuo ba mo wu a wada ne kontonkuru ya wada mansa komu abefa ne kɔ de aka ene se ebepɛ ne krabre na afi efutu sɛm ewo mu no nso atiasefo ye de etu ye ho fonti ebema ne dem refadwi ne ama ye ho hyeden esanse yahwere ode hye konkom